Alright, let's work on this Murray mower. Let's get it fixed. See if it works. Everything works on it. Let's get it cleaned up. And let's get it sold. Hopefully enough everything still works on it. If you guys are interested, stay tuned. Let's start turning some wrenches. Well, hey everybody, how's it going? My name is John, and my friends call me Turning Wrenches 85 here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing good so far today. We're actually in the 70s, but unfortunately it's, cloudy and all that. But right now, previous two videos we did on the Murray, the first part, it ran like crap. I cleaned it out with carburetor cleaner. That didn't work. Stuck it through the ultrasonic cleaner. It seemed like it worked for the most part, and then of course I took that seafoam spray that I had. It wasn't like the liquid kind, but it was like a spray one, and it looked like it worked. But we'll see if it did or not. And if it didn't, I'll take the carburetor off. And I got my torch tip cleaners. They're like off-brand torch tip cleaners, but still torch tip cleaners. I'll go through the jets and we'll clean them up again, and hopefully enough that fixed it. Hopefully enough I don't have to do that. And then we'll try to, we gotta clean up the mower first of all. It's awful, and it needs it, and I gotta take off the wheels, and I gotta check them because I think they're hard to push. So I think I might have to clean the little bolt that they sit on, and clean the little shafts off of them, and lube them up a little bit. Maybe it'll be easier to push, and then we'll get this thing ready for sale. So let me turn you guys around. I'll let you guys look at it. I have not done anything since the previous video we did on it. Well, the only thing I've done to it is this was missing a bolt. I had one that would fit it, but it was too long. It was about this long out, so I had to cut it with my my grinder wheel. Took my cut-off wheel and cut that bolt off. So and I had to grind it down, and see, it's not going to cut anybody, so it's on there, so that holds the handle on there tight. Now, this bracket's just loose, though, unfortunately. Can't really do nothing about that. But it holds the handle. I got to get some zip ties and put the cable on there securely. And I'm going to have to buy an air filter, I think, for it, unless I got one I can just take out with soap and water and clean out. I'd rather put a new one on here, but, if I can just clean it out, that'll be okay too. But let's take a look at it. Look at all the muck that's on there. It's dirty. It needs to be cleaned. And you can tell the rust on the wheels. The wheel nuts on there. Those have been on there. I might have to. This wheel looks like it's crooked. As you can see, it looks like it's crooked. So I'm going to try to bend that out. There, make it straight. That one looks like it's alright. I might bend that anyway, but look how it looks. I want to sell it. I want to try to get good money for it if I can. So I'm gonna try to get some black spray paint and try to clean up that engine some, and just spray paint it and make it look a little bit better. There. So I don't know if all this stuff is gonna come off of here. We're gonna try. I got some purple power I could try to throw on there and see if that will help, and then we'll try to get this thing cleaned up the best way possible. And then I got the side chute for it, so I'm debating if I want to take some black spray paint or take my heat gun and just go over this to make this look a little bit better. I might try the heat gun trick first and see if that doesn't work. I'll just take some spray paint and cover that up, make that look a little bit nicer. So I'm gonna put you guys on a little video time lapse here of me cleaning this thing up, and because it does need to be cleaned up anyway, and then we'll try to start it up and see if it runs after that. Okay, so bring you guys back in a few seconds. Okay, you guys gotta love technology, don't you? My camera here, it has it where you can do time lapse, so I set it up. It's 60-minute intervals, I think it was, or something like that. It only went up to 60 seconds or something like that. So I said, okay, no big deal. I went to go review the footage after I cleaned the mower, and there's nothing there. I mean, there's a clip there, but it has no seconds or minutes or anything like that for me to edit it. So I was like, great. So I just shot it with nothing there. I mean, it shows something, but it doesn't show me actually cleaning the mower. It shows me just spraying it, and that's it. And just for like 1 second, and it's gone. So go figure on that one. So I'm kind of disappointed because I wanted to see you guys watch me scrub on this thing for like 30 minutes, trying to get all that gunk off of there. But you guys saw what it looked like, so I'll show you guys real quick now. This is what it looks like. Like I said, I had it on time lapse, but I thought it had you guys on there so you guys could see it. And unfortunately, it didn't show it. So this is the best I could get it to scrub, but it looks a lot better than what it did before. So I just got to wipe it down. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit, and then there's a little bit of paint mess up there. I gotta get that part. I missed that right there. That's no big deal. Yeah, I gotta get that part, and we're gonna make sure the thing still runs good. If not, I'll get my torch tip cleaners out and rot it through the main jet there, and hopefully enough, maybe clean it out a little bit better. But anyway, I just use simple, common things. I didn't get my electric pressure washer out yet, so I used this turbo jet thing we used to. We got this at like Target or something. I had to fix the little handle on there before because it broke off there. I had to put a nut on there. It came off of there. And I had to put some O-rings on this thing, but it's a turbo jet thing. It works pretty good. It's got 2 different settings on there, 2 different nozzles you can throw on there. And of course, almost ran into my tripod. And then of course I just used toothbrush, some regular toothbrushes, some detail brushes. This one's actually an Oral-B brush we don't use anymore. We've had it for a long time, but it's battery powered, so I put a rechargeable battery in there, and that helped to scrub. So that's a good tool to have. Like I said, purple power because I don't have super clean, so I use that to try to degrease it better. I just diluted it down with water a little bit. Probably should have made it a little bit stronger. That's okay. But like I said, I wish I had you guys. I'm trying to back it around on me. I'm sorry you guys didn't get a chance to see it on time lapse. I had it set up and I was like, okay, put music on there and you guys can enjoy me, scrubbing on this mower, and it didn't record. Go figure. You gotta love technology nowadays. Like I said, this thing's a knockoff GoPro camera I use, and it said it had a time-lapse video, but it only did 60 seconds, so it probably didn't even do anything. So anyway, that's alright. It's neither here or there. We'll try to do it again on another video. But anyway, this is what it looks like again. So I'm going to let it dry here, even though there's no sun out. I'm going to let it dry, and then we'll try to start it back up and see if it sounds any better than what it did when we originally fixed it. Okay, the mower dried off a little bit better, even though it's not, sunny out here today. It's kind of dried up a little. It's a little bit warm out here today. Like I said, it's in the 70s today. So I'm going to go get my clamps. We're going to try to start this thing up, see how good it sounds. I know I got to put a different blade on here because the blade I got on here is not all that great. So I could sharpen it, but it's kind of wore out, so I probably need a different blade to throw on there. So I'm going to look and see if I got one in my arsenal and see what happens. So anyway, I still got to tie this up. Let's see if it'll start up or it's going to fall on its face again, and we got to probably clean out the jets. tell you guys what I was doing there, and at the time of this video, I was looking at it. Let me point the camera towards me here. At Wayne Steffishin, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, I'm sorry. I'll just call him Mr. Wayne. He was commenting on one of the videos I did, and he said it sounds like I'm still sucking air through. There to check through the intake tube. Unfortunately, on this one, the intake tube is on the side of the block. It's not like the classic engines. It's not like mounted on the top. But I was thinking about taking that carburetor off and just look and see if those bolts are on there tight and see if that's the problem there. Because I tried spraying carb spray on there, and it don't look like it's changing anything unless you guys heard it better than me on the video here. So let's think about doing that real quick. Let's take the let me take the carburetor air filter base off and just check and see if those bolts are on there tight somehow. Okay, so we're just going to double check this and make sure, and we'll come right back. Let me go get some tools and we'll get this thing off of here. Alright, let's get this thing off of here. I'll move you guys back here right now. Let's get this these bolts off of here and see if this is we'll double check this intake. Real quick, so okay. Now there's the little plate for this is down here. Okay, let's look at something here. I'm gonna bring you guys off the tripod. We're gonna look down in here. Now this is where the intake is, where it mounts up. Now to me it looks like it's flush. There is a little bit of a gap. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. I'm seeing a little bit of a gap. Now I'm going to try to see if I can push that on there tightly. So let me get this off of here real quick. Let me put you guys there. Like I said, let's look at it again. See? I think there might be a gap. So we'll see. Maybe that's it. Let me put you guys back up here. I'm going to get this off of here. Get this. Just make sure it's on there. It could be operator's error. I could have probably not put it on there correctly. Let's see. Oh, don't touch the muffler. Huh. Doesn't go that far back, huh? See, this is the plate for it. Kind of weird though. Usually I don't have this much trouble with these carburetors. Very interesting that one's not like that. Okay, Let me go look at another carburetor on another engine like this and see if it's got to be flushed like that together. I'll be right back, and then I'll see. Okay, I'm going to take a look at this air filter base, because that part should be flushed in, and it's not. So I'm going to take my hit that one off of there. I just want to make sure it's on here correctly, because look, see how warped it is? That shouldn't be like that. I wonder if that's our problem. I don't think it should be our problem, but I wonder if it is, because it's not sealed up. I wonder if I got a different base to put on here. It's got to have that crook on there. Let me see if I got one that's got a better spacer on here. I'm going to clean all this out too while I'm at it. But I also noticed something too. There's some kind of dirt that's in here. I don't think that has anything to do with it. I don't know. Anyway, I'll get this cleaned out. I'm going to look and see if I can find another spacer, because that one's warped. And get that all cleaned up. So I'll bring you guys back. Here, we'll see if this is... Maybe I got a different one I can throw on there instead. Alright, I'm going to try something. I probably shouldn't be trying, but I'm going to try it anyway. This is warped. I cannot find the other... I had another base, I thought, of the primer style one, but I can't find it. So, my next plan is to use the heat gun on it and see if we can get that to work. So, I got my Warrior. This is the Warrior heat gun that I got from Harbor Freight. So, we're going to try that. Just going to put some little heat on it and see if I can get it to go down some. Well, I hope I get something to hold it. I got a pair of pliers. Hold on. I'm going to put it on number 1. I straighten that side. Let's try the other side. Ow. I shouldn't be touching this, it's hot. Go back on number 1. A little bit better. looks somewhat better. Looks better than what it was. I might hit it more with some heat. Well, I think we got success. Let me unhook this and put it somewhere so I don't sit down on the ground. Okay, you guys tell me what you guys think. A little bit better than what it was. Let me go put it on that base now. Come on. It's a little hot still. You guys come along with me. I'm not going to cut the camera off. You guys right there. I said I was going to clean this out, didn't I? And I didn't do it. I don't think that had anything to do with it, honestly. But, I don't think this is going to have anything to do with the air going through the carburetor. But I'll feel a lot better if it was straight. And it's about straight as it looks like it's going to get. There's blowing air through there. I don't think that has anything to do with it. Let's just see anyway. I'll go ahead and put this back on. Unfortunately, I didn't see another carb. I thought I had another engine that had this, but guess not. Anyway, let's put this back on. Okay. On my 8. What did I do with it? I'm going to try something with that running and see if it does anything different. Hang on, let me get you guys set up differently. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I got the base on there except for the air cover. I'm not putting that on there yet because I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to push my hand against that base. I'm going to push it in and see if it changes anything different, unless I fixed it before then. So we'll start it up. I'll put the air filter back on it. I fixed that little primer base. Hopefully enough that works a little bit better. I didn't put the screws back on this thing. You ain't gotta be able to start it up without that hooked up. Alright, now let's see if it runs any better or it runs any crappier. Here we go. I'm gonna let this run for a little while and see what happens. Okay, I'll bring you guys back. Okay, I'm back on Big Red, and we're gonna put this. I got the mower up here. I got my torch tip cleaners here in this toolbox I got from Hypa. There, I have to show you guys this in a little bit. But anyway, I got my torch tip cleaners. I actually did some organization with this a little bit. I'll have to show you what all I got in here. Anyway, this is my carb cleaning tools. I got them in this little, it's mostly like a old pencil box set from like schools. But anyway, here's my torch tip cleaners. Anyway, so I'm gonna got those out. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these bolts out. We're gonna check this carburetor. I don't think there's much fuel in here now. There's barely any fuel in there, so that's all right. Disconnect the spark plug boot for safety. Take this off. Take the air filter off. Get these bolts off of here real quick. Eights and sevens. Okay, put that over here. Take that off. That over there. I guess I'll take this off so I can see what I'm doing. As well. Like NASCAR, sort of, but not really. Okay. Tank off. Take this off. There's the tank. O-rings came off with it. Well, I hope we can get this fixed, because, you know, I'm ready to move on. I got other projects I want to get done. And it's kind of crazy. I'm checking out a mower that should already be running. Let me check these intake bolts. They're on there tight. Anyway, I don't think I brought any pliers out here, did I? Nope, didn't bring no pliers out here. Well, I didn't think ahead, didn't I? Let me look at my truck real quick. Sorry I'm taking so long doing this. I have to go in my truck and get some pliers. See, I never come prepared when I'm working on something. These are my channel locks. Alright. Put the tank over here. Let me get these bolts off of here, which are 7s. I didn't bring no screwdriver. Doggone it. I'm batting 1,000 today, not bringing anything out here than what I need. The screwdriver was sitting in my truck. Alright, let's try this again. Shoot. Make sure you lose the screws like I did. Oh always pry down on this when you're on a level surface. Don't do what I did. I didn't do this. I didn't show you guys this, but look, right here, I jabbed myself with a screwdriver. Not this one, but another screwdriver trying to get this one off. I was trying to go like this and try to pry it, and it slipped and it went into my skin. That hurt. My arm, that was sore for about a day. I posted on Instagram that I act like Henry from Mowers and Blowers. There goes the fool. I'm gonna make sure there's nothing in there. Well, it's clean. But I'm gonna go through the jet here. Let's pry this out while we're here. Alright. Torch tip cleaners this time. I know it's not the fancy set. It's not a fancy set, but it's a torch tip cleaner. Not gonna take that one, huh? Well, that's the smallest one. That's interesting. That's very interesting. And then it's not taking the smaller one that I got. I wonder if we gotta widen this hole out a little bit on this jet. I was gonna try it with this, but it's not letting me. That's my smallest one on this thing. I got some thumb screws. Let me thumb drills things. Let me go grab them real quick. We're gonna try that and see if we can get that to work. Okay, I got my thumb screws, my thumb drill bits here. We're gonna try to see if we can whittle this out a little bit. I'm not gonna go much on it. So I got these at Harbor Freight. I actually sell these at Harbor Freight. So we're gonna see if these work or not. So let's try. We're gonna go easy on this. We're not gonna go crazy. Now that fits on there, so that's not it. Well, these look a little thinner. We need ones that are a little bit thicker. So it's not these. Let's rule these out. Let's try the green one here. No, red one. That one goes in there a little too easy. Let's try the other red one. Okay, that one went in. Let me try. Try to drill it out with this one. What's Hello. Okay, now I drilled it out a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see it. So we're going to see if it gets too much or a lot. Let's see, which one is this? It says 8.5. Now, I probably did a little bit too much on that one. But let me get some carb spray. Well, let me try that first. Okay. I'm going to try drilling it out, and then we'll see if it does any better. If it doesn't run rich, if it runs too rich, then I will switch it out with another one. I think I got another one off another carburetor I can use. So, anyway. I might have over-drilled it, but you know what? If we all make mistakes, so we'll see. I might have made a mistake. But you gotta live and you learn on your mistakes if you do. So, we'll see. I'm not gonna edit this out. If I fail, I fail on this one. This might be one of the mowers I can't get fixed because it doesn't want to run right. So, anyway, we'll put this back on. Make sure I put the O-ring back on. And put that little spacer in there. Snap that back on. Make sure the fuel clamp is back on. Alright, I gotta put some more fuel in here because it's almost out anyway, so go ahead and put this on the tank on first. Put this on. Alright. Put this back on. Like so. Make sure that breather tube is on there. Alright, put these carburetor, the screws on here for the carburetor. Carburetor. Put the 8 on there. I'm going to put this together real quick. I'll bring you guys back down when we're ready, okay? So I'll bring you guys back after I get through. Okay, I got the mower down. I'm going to go and put some fuel in it. It's almost empty, which it pretty much is empty. So let's hope the jet clearing we cleaned out worked on it. So I'm gonna put the fuel over here. You guys cross your fingers that we got it. I hope we do. So put this back. Give it 3 times prime for a good time. Let's see what it does. Here we go. 1. Wait a minute. I didn't even hurt the spark plug back up. I remembered that, lucky enough. Alright. Let's try it under load. I'd rather raise the RPM. Well, trial and error. Yeah, did we get the surgeon? I don't think we got it fixed. I think all we did now is I probably made the jets a little too big, and now it's flooding out. But I'm a human. I make mistakes, and I made a mistake on that one. So you guys saw me do it, so I can't sit there and say I didn't do it. I made the jets too big, and now it's getting too much gas. So before it wasn't getting enough, now it's getting too much. So let me go see if I got another carburetor that's got a jet in there, and I'm gonna have to replace it, it looks like. So let me go grab one, and we're gonna switch it back out. All right, we're back at the mower again. I'm gonna get this off of here. I have not admit defeat, let alone I will not admit defeat. I'm gonna get this thing running one way or another correctly. Yes, you guys saw me make a bad decision by drilling the jets out too big, and look what happened. See? I didn't unedit it. You guys saw me do it. You guys saw me drill the jet out a little bit too big, and now see, it doesn't work, and it's now flooding it out and getting too much fuel in there, and yep, there we go. I mean, we all make mistakes. It's all right. It's just a mistake I made. No big deal. No big deal. I got another carburetor. I think this is the one that was on here, or it might be a different one. I don't know. Let me check and make sure what's in here. I don't even know what's in this carburetor, honestly. This might be the one you know what? Yeah, we'll go with it. I think this is the one I switched out originally on this thing. So, alright. Take this off. The rings didn't come off with it. That's good. me bring my pliers out here, so my original pliers. So okay, set that over here. We're probably back to square one. It will probably run like crap and get the fuel it needs. So, like I said, normally I don't have problems with these engines. Anyway, let's put the screws on here for the carburetor. Switch to the 8. Drop the screw underneath the lawnmower, like I did. Then you're wondering where you did with it. Then you put it one underneath here. Put the recoil back on. Put the bolts back on for that. And put the bolt on for that one. Spark plug boot back on. Alright. Bring you guys down here. Let me put this cover back on here for the air filter. Now, my calculations are correct. It should run like crap again. Now, since I switched that out. But we'll see. Alright. Still surging. It surges though when you shake it back and forth. Don't sound like it's surging as much, but then again, I switched it with a different carburetor too. I don't know. Should I take it a step further and try to drill it out again? I don't know. I'm debating on if I want to do that again. Because if I cut that again, then I'm out another carburetor if it doesn't work. So, it's like pick my battles. Do I want to try to attempt that again? I'm debating. So, let me give myself a few minutes here. I'm debating if I want to drill out that jet a little bit or just leave it alone. So, bring you guys back when I figure out what I'm going to do. Well, against my better judgment, I am going to take this one and try to do a clean on it. There, I'm going to try. I took it apart already. I had the camera on, but the battery died. I had to switch the battery on, you guys. So I was trying to clean out the main jets here on this. See if I got a little bit thicker wire I can throw in there. Okay, I'll blow that out with some carburetor spray. Alright, I'm going to try this one. This is 18. That's actually 5x5. So I'm just going to look and see how this looks in here. Which is loose. That's alright. That one's a little bit loose in there. I mean, I'm just looking. This one's, that's the 8x5. I think that's the one I tried already, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm not going to put that one in there. That's the one I tried, and that's where we're at with the issue we're at. So I'm going to try this one. It's a little bit smaller. 5x5. So. Check the little pink ones I got here. I think these are a little bit thinner though. Yeah, we'll just stick with the red one. I almost did it. I almost put that one in there. Anyway, let's spray. Get some carb spray in here. And just see. Which is weird though, because like I said, it's blowing through there, no problem. And coming out of there with no problem. Well, I didn't mess with this one. I just took the smallest one I had to put in there and see what it would do. Okay. Now that one snapped in. I don't know if you guys heard it. It snapped in. Alright, let's try it. That's all I can do. Let's just put it back on the mower and pray something happened. I don't think it will. I think we're going to be back to square one, honestly, because I haven't seen anything yet change on this mower. So why would it change now, huh? I mean, all I can do is try. I mean, apart from getting another main jet cord, but do I want to really spend the money on it, is the question. Sorry, didn't mean to bump you guys. Anyway, bring you guys over here real quick. I'm going to put this back on here. We'll see if it does anything. We're probably going to be back to where we were. All we can do is try. I mean, maybe this is one of those where it's just not going to run right, and then it's going to have to just live with it. Unfortunately, there's not a way to get in there to. Now the classic engines, you can get in there, and you know, take the intake tube and tighten it up. On this one, it's not like that. I don't see it on there. And the breather tube goes all up here on this top part where the flywheel is. So I mean, apart from taking the flywheel off, but I don't think that has anything to do with that, honestly. The mess with that, I don't think that has anything to do with the carburetor just deciding not to run correctly. I don't know. I'm just, you know, this is one of those that's kind of frustrating. I'm trying not to let it get to me. I normally don't. But it's one I don't understand why it's running like it is. Probably just a pain in the butt mower. Anyway, let me get you guys back. Park you guys back here. I mean, all we can do is to start it up again and see what it does. So, spark plug's still on there. Let's just see what it does. gotta put a different blade on there. The RPMs are steady. Maybe we got it. Hang on, I'll bring you guys back. I'll bring you guys back in a second. Alright, I threw a different blade on there. Another 21-inch blade. I actually was way out of balance the other one. I think it was from a bent shaft, so I took the back of Big Red's trailer hitch and I bent it back to straighten it out the best I could. And it looked like it bounced back, but this is the blade I had on there to try out that 21-inch mower. I'm going to bring you guys over here real quick. I'm going to show you guys this. You know how it was shaking? Watch this. Watch when I let it go. Whoop! You think that was way out of balance? Yeah, I think so. That blade is trash. So, I got one on there. Like I said, it came off another mower, but it was a bent crankshaft. I think I got it from that mower. It was one of these engines like this, but I straightened it out and it looked like it bounced. So let me see if it doesn't shake any better, shake any worse. I mean, let me primer it. Here we go. To me it sounds better. I don't know to you guys, but it sounds like it's a little bit better. It's not surging. I do notice a little bit of oil coming out of the top of the breather tube a little bit. I know it was overfilled with oil, so I might just run this thing for a little while and maybe use it before I go and sell it on. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna clean these wheels off camera. I'm gonna take them off. I'm gonna clean the little shafts on them, get them all cleaned up, and then I'll bring you guys back. And I think we're just going to end this series on this one and move on to another mower. I think this is the best we're going to get on this one. So, bring you guys back in a few seconds. Alright, well, off camera, I painted the engine the best I could. Like I said, I'm just covering up the obvious of the paint. You can't get it perfect. But I cleaned that up. So, like I said, I'll show you guys around. There, I touched up the paint the best I could. Some of it I messed up on, but you know, beggars can't be choosers at this point. But like I said, I'm gonna run it and we'll see how it goes, and maybe I'll sell it. I still got to clean up the wheels. I did take the wheels off and get all the rust off the wheel shafts, and I cleaned them up, put some grease on there so they move. I put a different blade on here. It's a 21-inch blade. It's a multi it's a, what do you call it, blade? You guys can't see it, but anyway, it's a multi blade for like an MTD. But like I said, it's starting to, we're getting some storms that are going to be coming in shortly, so I'm not going to stay too long out here. So I just wanted to, I'm going to start this up, and then we're going to end this video here. So let's see how it runs. Oh, I put a new spark plug in it too. Not a hypo one, but I have a Briggs & Stratton one I threw in there for right now. I want to see how that runs better with it. So let's see. I still got to zip tie that. Like I said, I'm going to stop it right here. I think we'll be alright. I'll test it out and run it out, and we'll see how it goes, and maybe we'll sell some money off of it. Maybe, eventually. So, you know, we did a lot of 3 episodes of this mower, and I'm ready to move on to another one. I got another one I want to work on next. I got to get these projects out of here, so we'll see how this rolls. I'll probably just sell it for like cheap. We'll see how it goes. But I'll try it out first and see how it runs before we get to that point. But like I said, we got to start working on those mowers and get them out of here and all that stuff. So I appreciate you guys watching with this series here. You know, give me your thoughts of what you guys think through the whole process. I know Mr. Wayne was giving me some tips, and I appreciate it very much there. You know what to go by. But like I said, unfortunately, this one's not like the classic engines where you can't have the intake you got to mess with to you know, you can get on there and take those 2 bolts, they're like 1/4-inch bolts, and you can tighten them down, and you know, with the air gap. On this one, it's on the side, and I tightened those down, and I mean they looked like they were tightened down already. So we'll see. So far it looks like it's running okay. I'm going to keep an eye on this oil situation here and see what's going on with that. Hopefully enough is this residual oil needs to burn off. So maybe I need to run this thing, put it through its paces, and then I'll put it up for sale after that, okay? And then we'll see where it goes. But we need to get some other projects going here. So, and then I got something for my small engine journey. I picked up something I bought off of Amazon, and I'll show you guys here shortly. I'll do a video on that one, and I'll show you guys what I picked up to help me out there. It's an upgrade there, so I'll show you guys that soon. So anyway, if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up here. I appreciate it. If you guys are new to the channel, think about subscribing. And like I said, well, thanks for watching part 3 on this mower. I think it looks like it's running alright, so I'm just going to put it to bed, and we're just going to call it that, and we're just going to move on to another project. I think we got it as best we're going to get. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it as always. Keep on turning those wrenches, everybody. I'll see you guys on the next video. Y'all take care.